Thanks, Goose. If there's one thing that can make loot gathering and monster slaying even more fun than it already is, it's a thumping soundtrack.
I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. Crypt of the NecroDancer combines the features of roguelike games, such as randomly generated levels, monsters and loot, with the control mechanics of music rhythm games. In this world, all the monsters move to the beat of the music, and you must too if you want to successfully progress deeper and deeper into the crypt.
You play this game almost entirely with the arrow keys on your keyboard, moving your character up, down, left and right to the music's tempo. You attack mostly by bumping up against a monster at the right time, but you can also hold combinations of keys to perform special moves, like pressing left and down at the same time to drop a bomb, or up and down together to ready a throwing knife, which will launch in the next direction you press.
Because there's no attack button, I found it tricky learning how to fight monsters just by moving my character. You really have to watch the monster's animations closely to know when it's safe to move past them, with your weapon automatically inflicting damage.
There are all sorts of weapons to learn too, and they each work differently. Whips can attack from a few squares away, for instance. It really is just a learning curve, because once you figure it out, it becomes second nature.
And the dungeons are certainly fun to explore. Your character carries a shovel, allowing you to dig through parts of the level. You can even dig right around doorways, though you risk unleashing a whole room full of nasties.
If you stop moving, or if your timing is off, or even if you bump your character into a wall, you will lose your coin multiplier. But you want to keep this going to maximize the amount of gold a monster drops when you kill it. The pressure is always on to keep moving!
Yeah, and it's really tense not getting the chance to stop for a rest. There's almost no time to think about what the best next move is, you just have to act. And that means you make mistakes, like stepping onto a trap, or into the path of a dragon's fireball.
When you die in this game, it starts you right back at the beginning, so you have to do everything again from the start.
To give you a helping hand, you spend gold and diamonds you've collected on permanent upgrades to your character, or you can buy temporary items to take into the dungeon, like cheese to heal you up, or tougher armor.
And of course, the levels are randomly generated. I really liked how you can mix up your gameplay too by playing different characters.
New character unlocked.
For instance, the bard doesn't need to move in time with the music at all, and enemies will only move when he does, making it less stressful and more strategic.
I found I had to take regular breaks from playing this game. I couldn't play it in long sessions. Because not only is it tiring on your fingers, but it really saps your concentration.
I actually got a little sleepy playing this at times. It almost has a hypnotic effect as you're tapping away at those repetitive beats.
Clearly not enough wub-wub to keep you alert. The music does have lots of energy and is fairly melodic, but I didn't think it was particularly original or memorable. And you hear the same tracks over and over.
Well, Darren, there is an easy way to fix that. You can put your own music into the game, and it is so much more fun. It's a stroke of genius.
On the ground, don't wake him up, or he'll turn around. He'll eat you up, and burp out loud. Because...
Oh, that's marvelous.
Well, what I really liked about this game is that there's a lot of cool secrets to unlock. A bit like Spelunky or Rogue Legacy, the deeper you go, the more you unlock.
This blend of rhythm gameplay and exploration is certainly a unique concept. If you're after something different, give this a go. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I really admired its originality and I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm giving it 4.
And now it's time for Goose and Julian with some coding.
Affirmative. A while back, they took us through the basics of making a game in Scratch, and now they're back to teach us more programming tips and tricks.
Awesome, well take it away, Goose and Julian.